So, WWE has a brand new show now called WWE Speed. This airs exclusively on X, formerly known as Twitter, where you can watch as your favorite WWE superstars clash in spectacular showdowns designed to deliver maximum excitement in 3 minutes or less. Get ready for a year-round thrill ride with new episodes every Wednesday. So, it looks like this is just going to be a new part of WWE programming. They're going to be doing this every Wednesday, and it's going to be, for the entire year. At least that's what I get out of it. Though I saw other places that these matches could be upwards of 5 minutes, which I think I may prefer, and I'll get into that in this video. I just watched the first match, but we will go over it in here. I'm here watching it as I go over it, but I'll have to do like freeze frames for the video to avoid copyright. So we begin with Dragon Lee versus Ricochet. And real quick, I just want to go over the video quality. The video quality is pretty good. I know when you're thinking of like Twitter, you're thinking like the video quality is gonna be horrible, like it's Twitter. No, it's actually pretty good. My only complaint though is if you're on PC, for some reason I can't hide the cursor, so like the cursor's on screen while I'm watching the video. That's a nitpick though. But yeah, I can go up to 1080p quality. So the show begins by going straight into the match. You see the participants right here. We got Dragon Lee, we got Ricochet, and the ref rings the bell, and then they just run straight into it. Ricochet went for a kick, and Dragon Lee off the ropes got him with the Hurricane Rana, and Ricochet lands on his feet. So this is probably going to be big on luchador stuff, which you love to see. That's the perfect type of competitors to have in such a quick program. We got the timer right here, 2 minutes 54. Ricochet runs off the ropes, and he hits Dragon Lee with a Hurricane Rana, and he lands on his feet as well. Back and forth off the ropes, Ricochet under him. Leapfrog, Dragon Lee rolling through. He jumps over him, going counter for counter here. Ricochet got him with a roll up. The ref counts to 2 with Dragon Lee kicking out. Dragon Lee off the ropes, and he catches Ricochet with a roll up, which it gets a 2 count as well. So they're kind of going blow for blow here, doing the other thing that the other person did, copying them. Ricochet got Dragon Lee in like a lock, and Dragon Lee elbowed him off. This is going so quick that it's kind of hard to commentate over. Dragon Lee tries to run into Ricochet, but Ricochet, he goes over the rope, and he just hit him in the midsection. And Ricochet with the springboard, like, I don't know, that's like a springboard flying arm strike or whatever. I need to study my moves. 1, 2, Dragon Lee kicks out. So all that happened, and we're not even a minute into the match yet. Ricochet with a standing moonsault for a 2 count. The Ricochet's in shock that he didn't beat him. And he's looking at the timer. He's pointing at the stage. And now he gets him on his shoulders with Dragon Lee reverses. He grabs Ricochet's like arm a bit and starts hitting with elbows. A Ricochet catches him with a forearm. And Dragon Lee just shrugs it off and hits him with a boot. And Ricochet with another strike. And German suplex Ricochet on his feet. And Ricochet, he like flips off of the stomach and looking at the stage again. It's a lot more of this. I could keep going through all the moves, but yeah. Like Dragon Lee tries to catch him with like a power bomb. Ricochet counters it. And then like he does something, he gets countered. Like the whole time they're going like back and forth for counters. So let's go like the last 30 or so seconds here. Dragon Lee is trying to get Ricochet up. Timer's going down. He goes for something there, but Ricochet catches him and is on his shoulders, and he gets him with the leg to the face, and oh, that's his finisher. I would be able to hear what it is if I had audio on. 1, 2, 3, and Ricochet wins. Yeah, I have the audio off for the sake of the review, so I can't hear what they're calling the moves, so my bad. My biggest complaint is that the match feels a little formulaic. Like, they keep reversing every single thing the other one does. He gets the pin with 3 seconds left out of this 3-minute match. Obviously, wrestling scripted, but, like, you don't feel it while you're watching it, in my opinion. Like, when I'm watching wrestling, the match doesn't feel like it's just being performed off of a piece of paper. This match kind of does. Like, they kept reversing every single thing they do, and Ricochet got the pin over Dragon Lee, and with like 3 seconds left. I think it would make a lot more sense if one of these matches eventually went to the time limit and they had like a sudden death period. I know that doesn't like fit what they're doing for Twitter, and for what it is, like for like a video that you're just going to be watching for a couple minutes on social media, and for like a new WWE audience to watch this and be like, oh my god, what they just did was actually insane, like I should go and watch WWE now. Like, this could actually be like a really good gateway into watching more wrestling. Like, you can send your friend, like, hey, watch this 3-minute match on WWE Speed. Like, I know you ain't been wanting to try wrestling, but hey bro, it's like 3 minutes. Like, okay, I'll try it, and then be like, holy shit, like, that was like insane. I think that's the whole purpose of this. But I just think it's kind of crazy to see like Dragon Lee lose to Ricochet in like 3 minutes. I think the big feeling from the end of this is that I wanted more. Like, I wanted to see these guys go at it for another 10 minutes, So I hope a lot of the WWE Speed matches they eventually do again on like Raw or SmackDown, because we deserve to see longer versions of these matches. And yeah, I also don't like how it's just like 3 seconds left. He perfectly got the pin off in time. He perfectly wouldn't raise his shoulder after just competing for 3 minutes when he can normally wrestle like 10-15 minute matches. So yeah, Ricochet got the win here, and so it's going to be like a tournament here for the WWE Speed Championship. I think Ricochet is like the perfect face of this brand though, because his style of matches, like, you can get the most out of a 3-minute match with him. If you had someone like, I don't know, Braun Strowman, that's the first guy I could think of, you have him in the match, it's not going to be as entertaining. And so I think Ricochet can get the most out of a 3-minute time limit. This is the real question I have right here. So the advertisement on it said it was going to be 3 minutes, but you can see right here, next week they're giving us Axiom versus JD McDonough. That's going to be a banger. But you see in this like corner, it's like kind of faded out, it says 0500, like it's going to be 5 minutes. So I'm wondering why matches in the first round are going to be, some of them 3 minutes, some 5. Like, wouldn't it make sense if the first round was all 3 minutes, the second round was all 5 minutes, and then like the finals maybe like a 7 minute? I think that'd make more sense instead of having some wrestlers get a longer time length in the first round. It may make more sense though when we see it next week. And then you can see right here the countdown starting from like 5 minutes, and then it like goes down that little graphic. So yeah, overall WWE Speed, oh hell, never mind. So they have 2 matches here. So they had like this live replay, but then they have this like non-live one here. Alright, so they gave us Cedric Alexander versus Bronson Reed. Okay, so this is how the graphic is. So Cedric Alexander lost to Bronson Reed in like this bracket over here. So, JD McDonough and Axiom will be on this side. Okay, so that gives me another complaint. The formatting of Twitter does not do well for finding these matches. I don't even know that this match was separate from this one. I thought they were like, this was the non-live version, this was like the live version of it. Well, anyways. Okay, so this one is better in my opinion. Bronson Reed defeated Cedric Alexander with a whole minute and more to spare. I like that more because it doesn't feel like, they're literally going to the end of the timer. Bronson Reed would beat Cedric Alexander in 2 minutes on Raw. That one makes sense. I think this tournament does really go well for people who are either high flyers or like squash matches. So it's not gonna be 7 weeks, it's gonna be more like probably like every month they do like a new bracket, I guess. I like that more. So that gives us about like 5 to 6 minutes of content every Wednesday, which is definitely the best route for this idea in my opinion. I still feel the sense of wanting more out of these matches, but giving us 2 every week is a good idea. I had to make like a burner Twitter account to just view these because I don't use Twitter. I wish they had this on like TikTok as well. Like, I think they would do really well on TikTok and Twitter, but they probably have some deals signed with Twitter to do it. So basically, to wrap it up, I think this is a pretty good idea. I would like it to be more closer to 5 minutes for like every episode. If like next week's 5 minutes, I think just keep it 5 minutes for the future would overall make them feel more complete while still being concise enough to be like, hey bro, like, I know you ain't been, wanting to watch wrestling, but hey, checked out this, video on Twitter. I'm sure you'll like it. Good idea, got some potential. I just don't think the potential is fully realized yet. But I'm looking forward to see more episodes of WWE Speed, so I guess that's all that matters. If you guys want to watch it for yourselves, it's free on Twitter. Just search up WWE Speed. And tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Did you like WWE Speed? What would you change about it? I think I'm gonna drop WrestleMania predictions if I get the time to do it. I'll try and have them out within the next couple days. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to click that like button and hit that subscribe button so you can watch my future videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
I wish I could have it my way. I don't really know who's to blame, but you said you were giving me space, then forever went away. Hey, at night in the garden I roam. Since the day you left, no flowers grow. My skin's gone purple from the cold, and I hate you, but I think I miss you